got to move. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move.
The 30-Hour Famine is an event that happens every year where church groups get together and fast as a community.
It's something that it's going on throughout the country, but groups of people can choose to participate, and our church youth group did as well. And it's where a group of people get together intentionally to remind themselves about hunger in the world, specifically by fasting for those 30 hours, but also taking on certain disciplines that are acts of service.
In that 30 hours, you would get sponsors, like if you were doing a crop walk or a breast cancer marathon or something, you get sponsors. The money that you raise goes to World Vision, and it works toward what they're doing globally to alleviate hunger and poverty.
So far, we have raised $632.
If the point is to help hungry people, then why don't we just give money? Why do we fast or make ourselves suffer?
How about this? If the only thing I did for my children was give them money so they would have food to eat and a roof over their head, would it be a sufficient kind of relationship for me to be a father to them? Why not? What's missing? There's no relationship to it, is there? They just become things. They're just something, they're like a debt almost I'm paying off. There's no relationship there. It's not sufficient just to pour money at something if you care. And I think, how about this? I would say it's not sufficient to just give money. Money needs to be given, but it's the relationship that matters. Just like with my children. It wouldn't be sufficient just to say, hey, you got lights, right? You got clothes on your back. What else do you want from me? I want you to be my dad. I want you to teach me how to be a man, Aiden would say. I want you to teach me what it is to be cared for, my daughter would say. I want you to share your life and be present with me. Don't just exist in this house and pay the bills. Be my father. Right? You see the difference? That is the question we allow the poor to ask of us. Isn't it just enough? It's not just enough for me to give you money. What do you really need? Well, we want you to be friends. We want you to be good neighbors. We want you to really come alongside and make a difference here. Don't just throw money at me, like I'm the gas bill. I'm a person, And so solidarity becomes this way that we sort of practice humanizing the poorest people that we might ever meet.
It was a cool experience to have to deny my hunger pains, because we're so accustomed to just going and getting food.
I'm experiencing what true hunger can be like, and true hunger is not even anything like this. I mean, that'd be not eating for a week or not having nourishment for that long.
As we go and do a service project, which is also kind of difficult because you're doing labor while having to not eat.
This year we went to our friend Gore's house, who's a refugee from Sudan.
There's sort of three areas of working that are going to happen. We're going to have one team working out of this end room here. There's a bunch of books, and when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Moving those into this room, and then the clutter that's in that room is going to go on the desks. Getting John and Juan's room ready to even, right now we couldn't even get in there to assemble the bed. And then there'll be space in that room to move the washing machine in and hook it up. Do you know how to hook up a washing machine?
No idea.
Okay, when you get to that point, let me know. Okay? The third team will be working with me in the attic doing the insulation. It's totally dark in the attic. No, it's not awesome. It's very difficult.
Hi, Grandberry. Let's do it.
Try in the bottom drawer. Are you girls tired?
Yeah. There's so much to do right now.
I'm hungry.
Are you really?
Yeah. I just got hungry a little while ago.
What do you do when you feel hungry? How do you deal with it? Are you just sucking it up?
Kind of, yeah.
I was all bummed out because we wanted to do landscaping work for Gore. And Gore's from the Sudan, and he's part of the Dinka, which is his tribe. And I was out here sort of lamenting the rain, pulling insulation out of the car and getting wet. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Gore, it's raining, can't get any landscaping done. And he says, no, it's okay. He's like, in my country, in Sudan, when you have a project plan and it rains, it means God is blessing you. Because they live in the desert, and rain is not a problem for them, it is a good thing. It's a sign of provision. And so I thought that was kind of a cool way of reorienting my perspective on things while we worked.
At the end of the 30 hours, we chose to break our fast by sharing the Eucharist together, communion, bread and the wine, sort of coming together around that specific sacrament that anchors the reason that why we're doing what we're doing. It isn't just something that we're doing to make ourselves feel better, to make ourselves feel bad. It's something that is an extension of the ministry of Christ. So after we had our communion, then we would go and serve meals to the homeless and have dinner with them.
It really, I think, makes our experience with fasting that much stronger, because we are not only at the end of the 30 hours and everyone is really, really hungry and we're preparing food and we all want to eat it, but we wait until we have served it to folks who have to go through that all the time, because without a home, without kitchens, without the money to have a meal whenever they want to, they're having to experience every day what we went through in the last few hours.
It was sobering because I realized that I could eat and then go home in the morning and make my own breakfast as well, and they couldn't do that. There are people who are experiencing this every day in every meal.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of that ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Well, look way down that river, and what do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. Well, look down yonder, Gabriel. Put your foot on the land and see. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpet.
You're so. She's like, I gotta brush my hair.
Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Where's Glenn? Can hold my body down.
Oh man, I didn't see you.
And mama, you know that I'll be there when I check my head below. Ain't no